Yo, what is up, guys? It is me. I'm sick today. Um, I don't know why I'm recording, but hey, I gotta keep you guys some entertainment. But yeah, do not hate on Bryan Hoyer. He's actually underrated. Like, seriously, man, don't hate on him. And I'm gonna prove to you right now, but make sure to subscribe to the channel. We got all kinds of sports content here. Now you're probably thinking I'm crazy. Hey, Caleb Liverberger. He sucks. He did terrible against the Chiefs. They only got 10 points. Well, the stats sheet does not say that. And his stats actually did pretty good. I just don't think he was clutching up. Now let me see, now let's go back to the game log. I just had it. I was just looking at Cam Newton's. Okay, yeah, this year he went 24 for 15. No, I mean 15 for 24. That means he has 15. That's not the best, but it's pretty solid. 62 completion percentage. Now that's not bad. He had 5.4 yards per carry. He only had 135. Okay, yeah. His longest play was only 25 yards. Now, I do not think that is Bryan Hoyer's fault. I think that is the coaching's fault. Now, you're probably thinking, hey, you're criticizing Bill Belichick. You're crazy. He's a genius, which I agree. He is a genius. But seriously, there's no way a quarterback can only get 25 yards at his longest play throughout the entire game. And if you think it's only Bryan Hoyer's fault, look at Jarrett Stidham. His longest play was 30 yards. And yeah, and that's the same game. So yeah, we got a bit of a problem here. Yeah, he did have an interception, which is kind of bad, but he's done really good. Maybe he missed 9 passes, which is bad, and an interception, but I got on the play calling because they just ran it the whole game, which in the beginning of the game, granted that he did pretty good there with the running and stuff. It's just the Chiefs saw right through the play calling. They tackled him, and there was a lot of at the beginning of the game it was good, but at the second half they were bad. Look at all these players. Oh no, this is season stats. Oh yeah, these are season stats, man. But yeah. But yeah, they were doing really, really good in the first half. But then the Chiefs, they eventually shut them down because I don't know, only having 24 passing attempts. Now that is not that little, but if as long as it was 25 yards, there must have been something bad with the coaching. But yeah, they just kept running it, and then they saw right through their attacks, and they kept sacking him. And the wide receivers didn't really help either. In the first half, I saw some drops. I'm not gonna lie, I did see some drops. So yeah, Jarrett Stidham going up against one of the best defense. Now you're saying the Chiefs defense suck. Well, look at this. Week 1, they gave up only 20 points to the Texans. Now the Texans defense isn't really that good. Offense isn't really that good, right? Well, they're decent. Now that is the low. That's the lowest they've given up. The highest points they've given up this year was 23, and the rest of the offenses they've faced have been phenomenal. Literally, look at this. They've given up 20 to the Chargers, a team that torched the Buccaneers and got 24 points or 30 something points against them. That's pretty impressive. They also torched the Panthers, the Chargers. They did. So yeah, we obviously know that he's also in pretty good. And they only held him to 20 points. In week 3, the Ravens, Lamar Jackson, they held him to 20 points. That says something, and they only held the Patriots to 10. So he went up against that defense, and he completed 62% of his passes. And because Bill Belichick couldn't really do deep play calling, which I don't totally blame him for, he only got 130 yards. Now that touchdown was his fault, and that last play at the half definitely was his fault, but 2 sacks, yeah. And when they threw Jarrett Stidham in there, he had 2 interceptions, and yeah, I think at the end is when they finally started throwing, and then, that happened, but hey. And look, the entire season in 3 games, Cam Newton has gotten sacked 5 times. He got 2. But yeah, but looking at the game log for Cam Newton, let's look at this. Bryan Hoyer has matched Cam Newton's stat because, okay, yeah, maybe he did better against the Dolphins because they have a trash defense, but only 68% against the Seahawks, which, you know, they're known to give up a lot of points. See, 68%, 30 completions, but 14 incompletions. Now, they called a lot more passing plays for Cam Newton, and Bill Belichick actually did deep plays for Cam Newton, and you see the results. He had a 68%. You know, Bryan Hoyer had a 62%, and he only had 25 passes, and his longest play was 25 yards. Now, his longest play was, let's see, did they say it? Oh, yeah, the longest play, whoa, what? Oh no, that's longest run. Oh. But it doesn't say it in here. And look, against 28 attempts, like. See, like, he got 3 more attempts and stuff against the Raiders. And look at that, he had 60%. So yeah, you see Bryan Hoyer going up against one of the best defenses. Cam Newton, I'm not gonna hit him like Cam Newton, but he's been going up against some pretty soft defenses, and even he has close numbers to Bryan Hoyer. 62%, well, 68, 60. You see, now compared to Cam Newton, he's pretty close and stuff. So yeah, now he did 1 or 2 plays that really cost them, but Jarrett Stidham, he was kind of eh. Now I'm also gonna look at this. Look at this. Let me refresh this. It won't. Okay, there we go. Look at this now. The Cleveland Browns in 2014. Look, 14 games played. He completed it. Okay, yeah, his completion percentage wasn't that good. And he did have 13 interceptions, but look at this, 3,326 yards. And yeah, that's pretty good. And this is the Cleveland Browns, and he led them to a 7-9 record. This is only 2 seasons before they went 1-15. And he got sacked 24 times. You know how much that is? That's like crazy. Like 24 times, like, bruh. And I know that's not totally a lot, but that's still a lot to get sacked, and it's the Cleveland Browns. And then the next year, he did complete 60% of his passes, only 7 picks, 2,600 yards, and yeah, he did have 6 fumbles. He got sacked 25 times. He was a leader in the pass, and it's not like he's too old, because, you know, they played Tom Brady, and he was still playing when he was, you know, pretty old. But, yeah. And look at this, 53% of his passes in 4 games, and only 4 interceptions, but yeah. Look at the Browns' 2013 record, right before Hoyer took over. They went 4-12. That is terrible. And now, look at their 2014 record. After Hoyer took over, they went 7-9. And this is in a division also, where, like, this is a team off of a year where, like, they went 4-12. He got sacked 25 times. And this is a division where these are all playoff caliber teams. That's pretty impressive. In the next year, he also put up good stats with the Texans. And now look at their 2015 record. Right after he left, they went 3-13. That's still pretty impressive. And so yeah, but then for some reason, after he kept, okay, yeah, maybe his interceptions was a problem, but he was still kind of developing, you know. 1, 2, 3. See, this was only like, this was only his 3rd season as a starter, and look at this. He only played 6 games for some reason. He might have got hurt. 67% completion percentage, 0 interceptions, 6 touchdowns. We only had 1,000 yards, but that's only 67. And for some reason, out of nowhere, they benched him. Even though, yes, this was only his 3rd year as a starter, so he's inexperienced and he's putting up these numbers. And the worst teams in the league, the Bears were bad, and now for some reason they benched him. And look, again, 58% completion percentage, only 4 interceptions, he's played 6 games, 4 touchdowns, 1,000. These are not amazing numbers, they're average, they're above average. But this is definitely serviceable quarterback numbers. I have no idea why he's getting benched. Maybe it's because he's signed with the wrong teams, I don't know. His career numbers are pretty good. his season numbers are pretty good against a good defense, and yeah, and I just don't hate on Bryan Hoyer. Like, I'm all about Jared Stidham for the future, but I think they should have maybe rocked with him, to mentor Stidham maybe before they signed Cam Newton. That's what I thought. But then Cam Newton absolutely shocked the world, so I guess that's pretty impressive. Yeah, but maybe he could work on being a little bit more aware. He's injury prone, and he does turn the ball over a little bit. But you could say that about pretty much any quarterback in the league a lot of the time. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. Do not underestimate Bryan Hoyer. He's put up great career numbers. He's put up not that different numbers from Cam Newton this year in the passing department. The play calling in the Chiefs game was kind of bad, and he's led the worst teams to a lot of success. But yeah, I just wanted you guys to stop hating on Bryan Hoyer. I don't know why he's not a starting quarterback in the NFL right now. Yeah, maybe he's like kind of like a worse version of Matt Stafford. Like he's not like him and stuff, like his game. It's just like he doesn't really lead your team to the playoffs, but he puts up pretty good numbers. Not as good numbers as Matt Stafford, probably because I don't know. But yeah, I just don't hate on him. I think he put up pretty good numbers. He did make a lot of key mistakes in the Chiefs game, but ultimately I think he's good. There will be the next couple of videos will be some more, maybe some Patriot videos. I'm gonna maybe do some rants. I don't know, but yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Goodbye.